there. I don't want to overdo it. That looks quite okay there. I'll leave it at that. And we're done with that brush, so we'll just give that a wash and work on our cabin. The cabin pretty much sits on that first line we painted in. That brush can be put aside now. We'll talk about the shape of the cabin. I'll use the flat brush, the number 12. I'll take some Payne's Grey. I'll work a shape in here. Now I want to think of this cabin as a long flat rectangle, so I'll just brush that like so. Notice I'm brushing downwards. I just want to put a long flat rectangle across there like that. Some of the background paint will mix in. It's okay. Rotate the brush to the other side. So we've got it across there. Long, flat, rectangular shape. So I'm going to stay like this. It's just the beginning. A bit more Payne's Grey, and I'll do it this way. We've got peaked roof, already peaked there, that way, and this way. So I'm tilting the brush on its side. Put a peak in like that. Pull that down like so. This front part become the front wall, this is the side wall. And we'll have a little roof going there, a roof skilling off there. Just make that sharper there, I've got a bit more paint on there. And a little bit of an overhang out here, just use the edge of the brush just to let the roof continue at the back and touch like so. Here we are. And what I'm going to do is do all the cladding first. I'll just finish with a brush, so I'll wash it. We'll do the cladding first and then put our roof on, windows and doorways. Wash, clean it, put it aside. I'll use this brush to put the paint on and the cladding. Use the handle, pick up some white with the handle, and the light's coming from this direction, so this is the lightest wall. So I'll just put a bit here like this, dabbed about, like so. A little bit along the bottom, down low. A little bit of yellow ochre, just a touch of yellow ochre, just to put some colour in the timber. A few dabs of that there, and a little bit down the bottom, just a touch. And a little bit of burnt umber, down the bottom here, a little touch of burnt umber, a bit over there. I'll wipe the handle with the brush. I'm going to twirl the brush through the white. A little twirl. I'll pick up some of that grey that we mixed up. So white underneath, and I'll switch to the grey. I'll start over here on the side, I'll just pull the brush down like that, and I'll leave I'm putting the brush strokes side by side, just coming down like that. It's about time to turn the brush over a little bit, to a fresh part where I've got more paint on. Start to rotate it off, and I'll have to top up with grey. Why did I put those dots of colour on in the beginning? So that each time I do it, each brush stroke is a cladding panel or a cladding strip of water. Just do that once at a time. As I pull the brush down over those little dots, it puts a really interesting bit of colour. I think I've got enough paint on here actually. I'm going to keep going. Why do I put it down the bottom and not up the top so that this area up here is in shadow. It's a little dark up the top and down the bottom. Just work my way across. I haven't had to add any more paint to the brush, which is good. There we are. I'd like this side here to be a little darker. What can I do? I can first of all wipe the excess paint off the brush. Then pick up some Payne's Grey with the handle. I'm going to put some dabs along the top of Payne's Grey. As I pull the Payne's Grey down, it will give me some shadow in that area. Wipe the handle, turn the brush around. Let's do it like this. I'm pulling this down a short distance, working my way along like so. I'm not going all the way. Flattening the Payne's Grey down so I get a little shadowy area at the top. There we are. Dark up there, and so on. I'll take a little Payne's Grey, a bit more Payne's Grey, and I'll just trim this back area here, down this top, put some shadow. That puts a little shadow underneath the eave area, and we'll look at our roof. Take some more Payne's Grey. One of the hardest things to find, or most difficult, is this area here, the outside of the roof. And there's a little awning here too, so the roof doesn't go all the way across. If I start a line that slopes down slightly from here, just slope it down slightly, just keep going, keep going. Now if this was just a little box, I'd bring a line up from there to meet it. But I'm going to bring a line down the same angle as this area here. I'll bring it down like that. There we are. I'll finish the roof off, and then I'll put the little awning across there like that for the front. I'll take some white. I haven't cleaned the brush. I'll take some white. I'll just bring white straight down on the top here. It's probably not enough. What can I do? Pick up some of the handle of the brush and put it along the top there like that. There we are. So I'm placing the white. I wipe the handle and I'll start again. Just pull it down like this. One stroke after the other. The white's coming down with each brush stroke. Straighten them up a bit if they need to be straightened. So. We've got our little awning coming across here. I'll take a bit of white and I'll put some dabs of white along the bottom of that roof line there. Wipe the handle, a little bit more white on the brush, and I'll just go straight across. Just pull it across like that. And let it hang out a little bit from overhang. Now that looks strange because this front wall stops there. What's this part? We have to continue this wall along. So what I'm going to do is make this the corner. So pull the white down from here. So now this becomes part of the front wall. Now we've got a dark side and this becomes part of this front wall and the corner of the roof is there. Wash the brush, put our windows in, and then doors. Some Payne's Grey, no tulips. There's a little window in the side wall here. Let's go across here like so. Brush sideways, down the sides, brush vertically down.